We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Indians. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for Seattle, the center fielder, number 1, Gerard Dyson.
And a swing and a miss for strike one, as that's how this new season of baseball will get underway. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Gene Segura standing in.
Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Cano waits on the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Tribe, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. Base hit, and the Indians are into the hit column for the first time this season. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. In the dirt, the throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Well hit to right, but foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout, or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back safely. First offering on its way. A line shot to third base. So digging in now, Edwin Encarnacion. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Michael Brantley.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Low for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here comes the 2-1 to Brentley. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Here's Carlos Santana now. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here.
Carlos Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and Santana hits this one high in the air out to deep left field. Onto the home run porch and gone. Standing in, Brandon Geyer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Right fielder, Brandon Geyer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And he'll pull into second with one away. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Catcher, Yan Gomes.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Ball one. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0. Here it is. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Geyer is on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he is in there. Now at the plate, Austin Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jackson.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
On to first, and Jackson's retired. 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jason Kipnis. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's the 1-0. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's pulled out, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so he
got him looking, and that'll do it. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Nelson Cruz.
First offering on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you. You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ben Gamble goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Todd Frazier is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
He's just looking overmatched right here. A late swing followed by another late swing, just dominating him right now.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Into the box now, Danny Espinosa. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and ready for another chance. Francisco Lindor. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Lindor.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. Started that swing a bit too early.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he just manages to get his hand in. And another snap throw to the bag. A dive, but he's back. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Set to deal on 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Michael Brantley looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Gets him out in front as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in once again, Carlos Santana. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the belt, the pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Dyson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit to third. Ramirez is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Leonis Martin.
Right fielder number 12, Leonis
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. And he's done that, and we're already in the third inning. And continues to pound the ball in.
And there's out number 2. In now, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Jackson. He can't get there as it falls in. Stepping in, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gene Segura.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Brandon Guyer. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Brandon.
First delivery to him on the way. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martin on the move. And that's the third out. So coming to the plate, Gene Segura. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Gene Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Guyer has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First offering on its way. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe. Stepping up now, Ben Gamel comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
Lindor onto the grass. 2 gone. So stepping in, Todd Frazier. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Frazier.
First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it. Ready once again. Jason Kipnis. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chasing after it is Dyson. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now here it comes. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. 6 runs, 9 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Dyson. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit on the ground but foul. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 8 runs, 11 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The next 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall. Digging in once again, Carlos Santana. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike two. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Just a bit low, ball three.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Another full count pitch home. And he misses again, ball four. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting. Right
At the
fielder,
plate, Brandon Guyer. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Erasmo Ramirez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Tyler Naquin will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And he takes ball one.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
And on the error, a run is going to score. Stepping up to the plate, Yan Gomes. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. In to score, the runner from third. And the second run will score as well. And he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Up next for
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there. Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinoza. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Danny Espinoza.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Into the box, Carlos Ruiz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Left field and deep. Brantley racing back to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Ready now, Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Martin.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ramirez is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Here's Gerard Dyson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Dyson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Jason Kipnis.
Hard hit ball to second. There's Cano. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night. Digging in, Francisco Lindor. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Lindor.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Evan Scribner gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
This change for the Mariners.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Tyler Nathan.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Cano has it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Encarnacion for the second out. So striding in, Michael Brantley. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Brantley.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Comes set and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Here's Carlos Santana now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And that's off his leg on the mound. Recovery throw is not in time, and that'll go down as a painful single.
Now batting.
Digging in now,
Right
Tyler
fielder.
Naquin. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. This is pulled into right. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. Gene Segura standing in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Gene Segura.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Robinson Cano.
First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Boy, 2 beautiful pitches. I don't know. 2 fastballs inside. Do you stay in?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. Martin is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Here it comes. Foul swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Ready for another shot now. Jose Ramirez. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. Mark Zepchinski gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And now a pitch on the way. Right side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. So here's Francisco Lindor now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready with the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Martin is under it. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Now batting,
Edwin Encarnacion now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First offering on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's. Back here in Cleveland, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are.
Left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ben Gamel is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
Ripped down the first base line. The tag, and he is out. Ready once again, Todd Frazier. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Espinosa. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Fastball called for strike 2. Looking to send him packing again. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Brantley. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Michael Brantley.
Liner toward right center. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. Ready for another chance? Carlos Santana. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Hard hit ball to second. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in once again, Tyler Naquin. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else. Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitters. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Tyler Naquin is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Yan Gomes is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
In a double play situation.
Ouch, that one hit him. Now at the plate, Austin Jackson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Jackson.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. 1 run scores. And a second run is across. Now the third man has scored. And he is in at third as he clears the bases with a triple. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Kipnis. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Dan Otero comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Otero.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gamble moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit out towards second. And a diving attempt there by Cano, but he can't pull it in. A base hit. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Now in the box, Edwin Encarnacion. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. But there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll... Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Carlos Ruiz.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The right fielder.
Here's Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Now batting, Gerard Dyson.
Fielder.
He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He will not. This ball gets down to break the string. Digging in once again, Gene Segura. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Number 23, left fielder Michael Brantley.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The first baseman.
Here's Carlos
41.
Santana now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. David Phelps enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
David Phelps.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gamble has a beat on it. He's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for
and
Cleveland.
next will be the versatile
Right
Tyler
fielder.
Naquin. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early. Runners on first with 1 down. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. Frazier's up with it, and he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Now to the plate, Yan Gomes. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Here's the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. On a big swing by Cano as he lifts this one high and deep out to right field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch. And this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful. There's another swing and strike on a fastball. He's got a nice fastball working, great pop on it, and he's keeping it high in the zone. They're going to have to lay off that if they want to have any success, because you keep chasing it, they're going to keep swinging and missing.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Nelson Cruz becomes the first out in the 9th inning. On its way is pitch number 75. That's yanked into the stand. Strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The next 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. A little roller toward the hole. Kipnis is there. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Carlos Santana. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
Hey, you could probably make an argument for a couple of other guys too, but it seemed like he had the most to do with his guys getting the win here.
His record is now 1-0. Loss goes to James Paxton. He falls to 0-1. Time to the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Seattle Mariners and the
Seattle,
Arizona Diamondbacks. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 delivery. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Gerard Dyson becomes the first out of the inning. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Escobar ranging into the outfield. 2 down. Here's Robbie Cano now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Cano waits on the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Michael Brantley.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
The next 0-2. Chopped weakly up the first base line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch from Felix. Popped high in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. At the plate, Chris Owings. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat. Now, that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Hernandez readies. Another 0-2. Line softly toward the hole. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Jacoby Ellsbury. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-1 count and the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hernandez comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gamble is after it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Nelson Cruz.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Third baseman.
Standing in, Taylor Motter. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. The windup and the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Ellsbury is under it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now, Kyle Seager. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the end. Digging in, Alcides Escobar. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning.
Alcides Escobar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Cruz over to his right. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Logan Forsythe. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. To short. Segura has it. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. So striding forward now, Kike Hernandez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And Seager will put this one away. At the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Mike Zunino.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. 1 away.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Felix Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Chopped weakly to the left. Owings moving to his right. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a flare out to left center. Coming in is Ellsbury. He makes the play. A great catch on the. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Blake Swihart.
Softly hit out toward short. And he's set down 1 away. So coming to the plate, Michael Pineda, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting, right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Brantley.
Chopped foul wide of first. And a fastball just a bit high. Hernandez readies the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Liner towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano. Gene Segura standing in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's throwing a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
And that's in there. Base hit. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 0-2 home. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. Here's another 0-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nelson Cruz. He's 0-for-1 thus far. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Taylor Motter. He singled his last time up. Got him fishing that time. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Ready for another chance? Ben Gamel. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the. So striding in, Chris Owings. A base hit in his first trip.
Third baseman, Chris.
Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's Hernandez now on 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0-for-1 so far. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy. Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. Comes
Leading
into
off for
this at
Seattle,
bat 0 for 1 in the
baseman,
ball game.
Kyle Seager.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brantley is under it. He's got it one away. Here now is Mike
The
Zunino.
catcher, number
He's
3,
0 for 1 thus
Mike
far.
Zunino.
Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Well, they have not been able to pick up that changeup tonight. That has been a really good pitch for him. Very effective. He's used it at the right time. It's been his money pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The pitcher number 34,
Into the box now, Felix Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Fouled back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Forsythe is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding in, Alcides Escobar.
Leading
He'll
off
lead
for the
things off as we begin the home
second
5th.
baseman, Alcides
Hit in the air to shallow
Escobar.
center. Segura onto the grass. He's there and records the first out. Stepping
Now
in,
batting,
Logan Forsythe.
the shortstop,
He got on top of one and was a
Logan
ground out
Forsythe.
victim last time. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him. We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
Left fielder.
Stepping
Kike
up now,
Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Now batting,
Digging in the switch
catcher,
hitter, Blake Swihart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Hernandez comes set. Here it comes on 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll try and get things
Leading off for
started as
Seattle,
we begin inning
the
number
left fielder,
6.
Number 1, Gerard Dyson.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. Stepping in and ready for another
batter,
shot,
number 2,
Gene Segura.
shortstop,
1 for 2 on his
Gene
line so far in the
Segura.
game. Takes this the other way to right. Brantley to put it away. Now here comes the runner from third. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Too high. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
So he got him swinging. Robinson Cano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball. Digging in to try it again. Michael Pineda comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Michael Pineda.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And this is bobbled now by Cano, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Gregor Blanco. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
In there, a base hit, and he's safe. So stepping in, Chris Owings, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1. Ready once again, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory. Tyler Chatwood is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start any.
Number 32.
Taylor Motter steps into the box. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third. Ready for another chance? Kyle Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball double.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going. Digging in once again, Mike Zunino. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Felix Hernandez stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the. Ready for another shot now. Alcides Escobar. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Alcides Escobar.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he got him swinging. Alcides Escobar is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Kike Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is hit hard up the middle. That gets down and the inning continues. Ready now, Tyler Chatwood. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the Matt Holliday will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Tying run headed home. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. And he'll get in there safely.
The batter, right fielder, Michael
David Phelps will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 35, David.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks.
New pitcher set to take over now.
Jorge De La Rosa.
Now batting, Gerard Dyson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Left fielder, Gerard.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Oh, that ball looked like a good pitch right there. That could have been strike 3. I got to calm myself down. But so does he. He's got to calm down. We all saw the pitch. What he's got to do now is execute again.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Gene Segura standing in. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
Segura.
Swinging a soft liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Digging in, Nelson Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle. That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it. We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez has a read on it, and the inning is over. Here's Chris Owings now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Mutter is there. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Now to the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dyson's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Fouled straight back. The 0-2 once more. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Hernandez will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Number 16.
At the plate, Ben Gamel. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Inside here with a cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Escobar trying to get there. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman.
Coming to the plate now,
Seager.
Kyle Seager. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. In there at the letters 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Goldschmidt is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now in the box, Alcides Escobar. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Alcides Escobar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Cano has it, and he's retired here, 1 away. Now at the plate, Logan Forsythe. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Skied into straightaway right. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Hernandez.
Grounded weakly toward third. Mutter charging in on it. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch. Striding into the box, Mike Zunino. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Number 3. Mike.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here's the pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
The pitcher.
At the plate, David Phelps. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here comes the 0-1. Late that time for a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Gerard Dyson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1. Here it comes. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Striding in, Blake Swihart. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Line drive to left. Dyson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate. Jorge De La Rosa. Brock Holt.
Pinch hitting for the pitcher De La Rosa. Number 12. Brock Holt.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Gamble waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now, Michael Brantley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Dyson is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball. Randall Delgado jogs in from the bullpen, and it'll be the closer's job.
Number 49.
Digging in to try it again. Gene Segura. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Well, this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Second baseman Robinson
Cano waits on the first pitch. Robinson Cano comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs. Just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Robinson Cano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Ready for another chance? Chris Owings. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Chris Owings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Up next for the
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jacoby Ellsbury. Comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 pitch to first. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Here's the first pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a pop-up behind home plate, and that'll get out of play and into the VIP seats. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Second baseman, Alcides
Alcides Escobar is at the plate as he watches ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura into shallow center, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Riding in once again, Logan Forsythe. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th. Taylor Motter steps into the box. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Taylor Motter.
He's set, and the pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. 0-1, here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Ben Gamel is at the plate as he looks at ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ben Gamel goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Goldschmidt is there, and the side is retired. Digging in once again, Kike Hernandez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Kike Hernandez.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Gamel is in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Pitcher, number 49.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Randall Delgado. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Here now is Mike Zunino. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that is off the wall. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Phelps. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Mitch Haniger will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Mitch Haniger.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 0-1. A wave and a miss. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Gerard Dyson. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Brantley on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Gene Segura standing in. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident in doubling up. Now the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Evan Scribner enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning.
Scribner.
Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Right fielder, Michael Brantley.
High in the air out to center field. Gamble is right there, 1 down. Here's Chris Owings now. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-1. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, he's so tough to pick up right there. That's a 19-mile-an-hour speed difference between pitches. When you're doing that, it's almost impossible to hit him.
But unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
First pitch of the at-bat. Dribbled to the right side. But it's foul, strike 1. And a swing and a miss there by Ellsbury as he's down 0-2 now. The pitch. Line to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Ready once again, Robinson Cano. Been a really tough one on it. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. Liner towards second, and Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Nelson Cruz becomes the first out of the inning. Forsythe on to Goldschmidt, a double play. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. The 0-1. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base safely here in extra innings. Stepping up to the plate, Alcides Escobar. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gamble is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in now, Logan Forsythe. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The 0-1. This is a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Now batting.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a ground ball up the middle and into center field for a base hit. The throw home. And it took 14 innings, but they're going to walk off a winner. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors, left 7 men on base.